season as both of these programs try to make an early statement. And the Longhorns will kick it away to start us off. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Mustangs offense will go to work first. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off the defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
He's looking to throw on 3rd and short. Quickly out to the tight end. They'll move those chains, getting it out to the 29-yard line and trying to get this drive rolling.
When offenses get first downs like this and they move the sticks and they get some momentum, look at what they do. They put their foot up.
Turning it on! That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. And the Mustangs want to crank the tempo.
Defense gives up the pretty big run. They get the first down. And listen, you got to reload quick.
Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. So now the offense is going to have to regroup. A turnover on the first drive of the game can bruise that confidence a little bit.
No doubt about it. It's so hard as an offense to create any momentum and get any confidence early when you turn it over at this juncture in the game. You're just trying to kind of feel out this defense, and you're formatting them, and you're trying different play calls to set things up for later. But when you turn it over on the first drive, it's hard to get that momentum established.
And he does a really nice job finding open space and making a good gain before the stop is made. Back to pass. He is lucky to get that one back, and the last thing you want is to turn it over on your opening drive. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. Got enough for the first down and wants more. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. To the air on first down. Fires to the wideout. Got his man to the left. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The Longhorns are on the move. Looking downfield on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Grabbed in the middle, it's Thomas. He'll be brought down at the 3-yard line. An explosive play in the passing game has him on the doorstep. Trying to pound it in. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. On the option. Now the toss. Touchdown, Texas! Great job by the back on the option. Smokey the Cannon, not the only one using explosives around here, and it has electrified this Longhorn crowd.
I mean, coming out on point, coming out dissecting the defense, scoring early in front of this crowd. You know good and well, all these fans love their school. Texas has got so much pride. This gets them going early.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. So that drive didn't have to cover a lot of ground, going 47 yards. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The Mustangs in the hurry-up. This is the kind of game, a top 25 matchup in the early season, that you look for when you're trying to build your resume.
Yeah, these are so fun because as a player, you kind of get bored if you don't get challenged. But when you got an early season
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
Wants to go up top on first down. Gets it out fast. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Offense, quick tempo. They'll run play action. Unloads to the wideout. He's got an open man. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Well, we see another catch by this guy. This defense is going to need to do a better job of tackling the catch. In coverage, I know they want to slap the ball away, but if you can't do it and force the incompletion, you've got to at least make sure you're able to drag him down to the ground as soon as he catches the ball.
And, man, you got to like the swarm of this defense. You've got to get in the backfield, make some penetration, and realize the first guy's not going to always get that big sucker on the ground. Like, he's a big, strong dude. He's breaking tackles, but still swarming to the...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Mustangs!
The defense has got to do a better job of taking the most dangerous man. That's the guy with the football in his hands. Force him to do something with it. You can't just let him keep the ball and go score.
Setting up for the extra point and the top. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Tennessee endured a hostile crowd and the challenge that always comes with playing away from Rocky Top. And the Vols came away with a win. It wasn't a blowout, but it is a W. Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there. Kevin, thanks for the update. Going to swing it on second down. Grabbed behind the line. It's Spears. They'll stop him just short of the first down marker on the screen. The Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on third and short. He'll throw on third down. Catch in the middle, it's Thomas. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Got him downfield. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down. And the Longhorns are on the move. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Getting work done on the ground. He's pulled down at the 14-yard line. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. And they will score! Touchdown, Longhorns!
This guy's been an absolute force in this offense early this season, guys. We're only in the third game. He's already got 3 touchdown catches. Talk about a matchup nightmare for opposing defenses.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Complete in the middle. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this.
Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. Guys, this offense will go back on the attack. The give to the running back from the shotgun. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Pulls it and fires to the left. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. And the Longhorns are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Sends it back in motion. Takes it from the gun on 3rd down. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Spears. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. They punt it away on 4th down. Let's see what he can do with it. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down mark. He'll pull it on the read. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. And the Mustangs want to pick up the tempo. Out of the shotgun on 3rd down. Here's a heat. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. They'll have to hurry if they want to get another play off before the quarter ends. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. So after the break, they'll go back to work. He's got it on the right. Breaks into the open. He's at the 20. Touchdown, SMU. He broke away from the defense, and they couldn't catch him.
And that is a huge touchdown for the offense and also a big momentum shifter in this game, because now if they kick the extra point, they tie this game, anything could happen.
Extra point here will tie the game. And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they finished it with an explosive play in the passing game, scoring from 47 yards out. On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Looking to throw on first down. And he rifled in that pass, but it's incomplete. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. The short hands, it's Thomas. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Rushes on him. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just short of the 30 at the 29-yard line. Needed more to move the sticks. It'll be 4th down. Hunt is on its way. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
The Mustangs are in the hurry-up. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not closes. He got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. Hunt is in the air. Makes the signal, secures the fair catch, and they'll put it in play at the 37. They'll go back to work on offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He lets it fly. Grabs it up the 25-inch stride. He was off to the races, and maybe another step or two, and he would have scored, but they get him at the 21-yard line. The defense calls the timeout. Their second of the day as they try to get their act together. Looking to throw on 1st down. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. A strike downfield. They make the tackle just outside the end zone, but it'll be 1st and goal from the 1. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! Fit it in the window for the score.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now in the game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Snagged out of the air. Oh, he's got some space. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Trying to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. And the Mustangs with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Got his man on the right. And he showed off that stiff arm as he had a decent run. DKR heating up and trying to make 3rd down impossible here. From the gun, wants to pass. And he dropped it. It looked for all the world like that would be a catch, and he just got too excited. The Mustangs will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the Texas offense. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. Now they've got a little room to work with. They're out to the 28 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking for room. It's Spears. He picks up maybe a couple before he stopped right at the 30-yard line. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll go right back to it. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. He spins that thing down the middle. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. The Longhorns will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Out of the crowd, and now he's got room.
And if I'm a QB, I'm calling my own number a lot, especially when it's successful like this. Continue to put me in good situations, continue to get positive chunks of yards. Yep, I'll keep that more.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. There he goes. He just brought some serious energy, making that huge play and getting it all the way down to the 23-yard line. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Takes the easy throw in the flat. They'll say he stepped out of bounds right at the 17. And the Mustangs will hustle to the line. The give from the gun. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Third down play in the red zone, and this crowd is at fever pitch. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they're after him. Working that left side now. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 13. The Mustangs look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Quickly out on the screen to the wide receiver. And not much doing there as that defense runs him out of bounds. Going to work on second down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. To the ground with the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Here comes the heat. Touchdown Mustangs! Quick strike through the air for the score.
This quarterback really does a nice job seeing the field and reading coverage. And when you go empty and you spread the defense out, it's easier to see what the defense is doing.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he tacks on the extra point. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, let's recap that Big 12 matchup that just went final moments ago. Arizona came through with a lunch pail hard hat performance, and the end result is an eye-opening road victory. And I guess it's not so much that they won, it's more how they won. The fact, this wasn't ever really in question. Big 12 football at its finest, gentlemen. Just when you think you have things figured out, a game like this happens.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Pulls and throws off the RPO. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. The Longhorns decide to punt it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21.
Yeah, that's a great job. And listen, this quarterback's had success. He's already thrown for 2 touchdowns. We got to make him feel uncomfortable. This is still early in the game. Nice job by the defense, getting a hit on the quarterback and making him think a little bit.
We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. This freshman makes the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on 3rd down in DKR. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Mustangs will punt it away on 4th down. 3 and out and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. They'll go to the ground.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off.
Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33. They'll hurry to the line here to try to get off that 3rd down play. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. Makes the grab. It's Spears. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Kick is in the air. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. They'll move the wide receiver. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Mustangs have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Makes the catch. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. The defense uses their 2nd timeout of the half as they try to get their act together. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Under fire. And he just throws it away on 3rd down. I don't think you can give up on a play like that. The Mustangs send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Not able to pop the big return, but they've got the ball back and ready to go with a fresh possession. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down, 2nd down coming. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Zings it complete to the right. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. That took every ounce of leg strength he had to sneak that one into the left corner. And with that, they've taken the lead.
How about it? 50-plus, no problem. Big leg, nice accuracy. That's a big-time kick for this young man.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've been calling a first-rate game so far from Austin today. And this has just been a passing clinic, really, by both offenses. They've effectively stretched these defenses, forcing the secondaries to cover every blade of grass, and they've still racked up big plays. Man or zone, pick your poison, or lay some blame at the feet of those pass rushers who can't do anything against the maulers on that offensive line. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at DKR.
And the Mustangs will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So now the Longhorns take over, and they'll send out the offense. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with accuracy.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And a big play on the outside. What a job to keep those feet in bounds and get the completion. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Off play action on first down. Fires to the wideout. Through his hands and incomplete. He normally makes that catch every time. It's second down. Off the bootleg and rolling out. He caught it! And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Longhorn!
Now, this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. They put together a 5-play, 75-yard drive. And the capper, a 19-yard toss for the touchdown. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The SMU offense is headed back onto the field. The deficit here is just 10 points, David, so a chance to answer here.
Plenty of time left in this football game. No need to panic. This offense just has to put a couple drives together. And listen, the defense will get this back and get some stops following and get you the football back.
And I think
And the quarterback brought up to and sacked at the 12.
how nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the new coordinator.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Nobody around as he makes the catch. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. The Mustangs will snap it on first and 10. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. And the Mustangs now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Second down, he'll throw it. Gonna let it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. He did not make it a stone wall on third down. The Mustangs line up to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Hand off from the shotgun. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. And the Longhorns in a good spot here with second and short. Hand off from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Third and long from the 42. If they can get some of it, it might give them a chance to go for it on fourth down. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. Boy, did he look as if he was going to go. Gets it down to the 37. This dude is just exceptional in every facet. So fluid, such a great route runner, and a big play there.
And money down, third down, find him. I mean, you want to find that matchup because he's going to win. And gets a good release, gets down the field. You see that's your playmaker, that's your guy. Get it to him, get the first down.
It's complete on the right side. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker. And the Longhorns really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Got enough for the first. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Might as well give it to him again. Breaks the tackle. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. He's got it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Texas. No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. This dude is lighting it up for the Horns, and some old-school Horn fans starting to think about that 500-yard, 4-touchdown day Vince Young had against Oklahoma State.
Bringing back great memories, and there's been some good runs at quarterback. You think about Colt McCoy, too, man. He put up some serious numbers, some serious wins. Can this be the next guy to catapult this offense, to bring Texas back to prominence?
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Right, guys, got a final score on one of the more intriguing games this week.
Discards him with the stiff arm.
Michigan left little doubt. You know, this version of the Maize and Blue can hang with any of the teams of the past. And remember, this is a program with multiple national titles. All that speculation all week, and now we know. Something tells me, fellas, we haven't heard the last of either of these teams.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Gets open down the middle. He'll be stopped at the 27, but picks up 10 on that one. And the Mustangs come to the line in the hurry-up. Quickly complete. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. A lot of urgency for this offense. He'll do it himself on the draw. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? The Mustangs come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. A quick completion to the left, looking for the first down. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Punt is on its way. Takes it on the return. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Longhorns sending the offense back onto the field. Quick release on the RPO. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Wide open downfield. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line.
And it's on 3rd downs like this, if you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. They just keep firing. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. It's caught. They stop him well short of the marker. It's 4th down from the 27. They'll try to salvage a field goal on this drive. And he'll need to curl this one in from 44 yards out on the right hash. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. Throws for the tight end. It's caught downfield to the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Looking downfield on first down. Swings it out to his running back. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. And the Mustangs headed quickly to the line.
Well, the defense didn't have a lot of time to celebrate that last big play because here's the offense right away back at the line of scrimmage, ready to roll again with tempo.
Quick release by the QB. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. These two quarterbacks have produced as we check out their numbers after 3. One more period to go, and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So we open the final period with a third down play. On third and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Turns it on at midfield. Nice job by this junior quarterback to get it done on the ground. The Mustangs are moving quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. Here comes the hurry up.
One of the things you love about this running back is his physicality. He's got great size, and because of that, he can wear defenses down. Those 2, 3, and 4-yard gains in the first and second quarter, they become big gains late. Guys don't want to tackle him, and you're seeing that now.
And the Mustangs come to the line on third and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Gives it on the option. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30. The Mustangs come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And maybe the big fella can jumpstart this offense a little bit. They got to get some points, and he's that big physical guy, breaking some tackles, making some plays. Here in the fourth quarter, they're going to need it.
No chance to run, but they still move it forward. And the Mustangs with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving.
Well, they're able to complete the hitch throw against man coverage, and hey, quarterback's got to be able to get it to him quickly because you know...
Turning it on! That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. The Mustangs are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to move the pile into the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2. They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. They'll move the tight end. Go straight ahead. And this one will be stopped for no gain. And they'll come to the line and try to draw a little bit closer on 3rd and goal. They're working that left side. And he motors into the end zone. Touchdown, SMU!
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's good. We might want to do something about it. Let's send 2 at him. Let's send 3 at him. We can't let this guy continue to beat us time and time again.
Ready to try the point after. And it's up and good. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. From the gun, they'll give it on the inside. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. The Longhorns with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The inside handoff. He'll get a fresh set of downs, stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39. The Longhorns can really attack on this second and short. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield. The RPO, fire complete to the left. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Running back searching for a hole. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Looking to throw on third. It's complete to the right. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Leaves it with the running back. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Nestled just inside that right upright. And now the lead is extended a little further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Mustangs have the ball back and ready to go to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Wants to throw on third. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on downs. And that decision will be questioned for a while. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. He'll do it himself. Sweet cut there. And he's able to bounce off one tackle, but still not a whole lot of running room. The defense calls the timeout. They're second of the day as they try to get their act together. From the gun, running back on the move. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Boys, expect the unexpected in college football, and for some, this update could fall under that category. Arkansas was far from the friendly confines of Fayetteville, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean.
Starts a drive trying to go up top.
Regardless the outcome today, guys, these are still two quality programs. Proof the sport is as healthy as ever.
Yeah, how about that? Sounds as if they had a good ball game there, Kevin. Thanks for the update. Throws to the wideout. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They come to the line, facing 3rd and long from the 25. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he can't hang on. That one was nearly picked off. Instead, he'll force a 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Downfield and incomplete. The defense holds. This offense has it with really good field position. From the gun, the ground game. Really good running. Gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. The Longhorns come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. They'll run for it on 3rd and short. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Now on the option. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs. Motion from the wide receiver. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the quarterback caught up to and sacked at the 12. Trying to get everybody set with the clock still running. To the air on 2nd down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Pocket breaking down. Didn't have much of a choice, just had to throw that one away. It'll be 4th down. They'll leave the offense out there to try to get it past the marker and pick up the 1st. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Finds the tight end. He's not going to make it, and what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this thing away. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation.